Hello, welcome to Planetary Evolution, a space to discuss our path to peace and consciousness. I'm your host, Jared Angaza. I want to talk about technology. I'm going to make this one quick. Technology, good or bad? I think we can all agree that technology, for the most part, is good. However, I would have to argue at this point that I think that technology, I would argue, is only as good as it is able to help us self-actualize. If we're looking at the purpose of life to be, in my philosophy, evolving into love, if we're looking at this grand journey that we're on as an opportunity to evolve, to grow, to shed off the things that we don't want to be part of us, the things that are antithetical to our interconnectedness as humans, if we have that desire, we could then say that technology is only as good as it helps us to get to that point. If technology is used for peace, let's use it. If technology is used to bring us closer together as humans, let's use it. With everything, we have to have a balance. We have to be mindful. Spend all of our day on social networks as opposed to engaging with actual human beings. Technology has failed us to some degree, or we've allowed it to infiltrate our life in such a way that it creates a negative reaction. I believe that technology can bring us closer together if the people behind that technology are saying, we want this to bring people closer together. We want this to foster peace. For instance, if I use technology to create another weapon, I don't believe that's an instrument of peace by any stretch of the imagination. A gun has a purpose, to kill or threaten to kill or whatever, something along those lines. At the end of the day, it only serves one purpose. It's not like you're hammering nails in with it. So it serves a purpose. I believe that that technology, therefore, is not helping us as human beings. I would venture to say that had we never had the technology that resulted in guns, we would have a more peaceful world and other weapons of mass destruction. And there are certainly lots and lots of other things outside of just guns that technology has fueled. I believe that when we look at technology, when we talk about technology, especially now as an advancing society, we should be looking at technology only as a path to self-actualization, to enlightenment, to developing and fostering a more conscious society, and to helping us figure out ways to, for instance, reform our capitalistic agreement. And let's just say to reform our economic agreement, which happens to be rooted in capitalism right now, which, again, since we left the finite system of the gold standard, we now have a system that's off the hinges, and it's destroying us. It was never designed to work this way, with an infinite amount of cash flow or printing of cash or whatever. And now we just have some big agreement where 97% of our economy is based on numbers in the sky and whatever. So we have the ability to use technology to our advantage. But I believe that when we say to our advantage, that must intrinsically mean that it is not at the oppression or expense of another human being. And if people are working together to make this technology, it doesn't have to be at their expense. They can have a great job doing it. There is a balance here. And when we talk about it, I think the zealots on the other side are always saying, oh, well, it's this or that. It's very black and white discussion. I'm not here for black and white discussion. I'm here to talk about the gray areas. I'm here to talk about how do we create a balance between all of this. At the end of the day, I believe that we should be using our technology to help foster peace and to get us to the point where we can sit back and say, look, we feel that as a majority, all of our technology is being used for peaceful purposes. I wish they would outlaw technology used for any other purpose other than something that is going to bring us self-actualization, a more conscious society, enlightenment, peace, and to help us embrace our interconnected lifestyles. Because that ultimately, all of those things are rooted in that. That's my feeling about technology. I hope you're thriving, and I wish you peace and strength as you evolve into love.